So you were telling me that you're not ready to make a decision today?
No, I'm just shopping around.
Okay. Now, one of the benefits of getting information from us is that there's no commitment whatsoever. Okay. So we're gonna sit down maybe for 2 to 3 minutes. We'll review the information and I'll give you an option. And hopefully by the time you're ready, then we'll be happy to help you. Okay. We're gonna work based on your convenience. Okay. Once again, there's no commitment whatsoever. The information that we're gonna give you is just to help you so you can have some options. So by the time you're ready, hopefully you'll give us another opportunity. Okay. Now, quick question: How much were you paying before?
I was paying $45 a month.
$45 a month. Okay, and this was how many months ago?
It was around 4 months ago.
4 months ago. And you said you don't have a policy today? You don't have insurance?
No, currently
Okay.
I let it cancel.
You let it cancel. Okay. And just out of curiosity, why did the policy cancel?
Well, I actually didn't have enough at the time to
Okay.
make my monthly payment.
So let me ask you a question. And once again, we're just, you're helping me by giving me certain information. Okay. So the reason why you're not able to make a decision, is it based on financial reasons?
Yeah, it would be.
Okay.
It would be.
So let's say, for example, so today you don't have anything at all.
No, not at
Okay.
all.
So either way, there's no commitment. We'll give you some information, okay? So just to give you some information, it seems like Infinity is going to be the lowest company, okay? Well, we actually have Infinity and Alliance. They're actually giving me almost the same price. Now we are looking at roughly, okay, $60 to $70 a month. Now you were telling me that you were paying a little bit over $90 a month before, right?
Yeah, it's
So 60 to 70 is a very affordable monthly payment. Okay. Now the monthly payment of 60 to 70, this actually gives you insurance for 2 vehicles. So 2 vehicles. So you're roughly paying about, let's say, $30 a month per car. Okay. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds very convenient.
Okay. Now let me ask you a quick question. And once again, I'm just giving you basic information. You wouldn't be able to make minimum of, let's say, $25 to $30 today.
No.
And the reason why I'm asking you if you have $25 to $30 today, because there's a lot of companies that are very flexible. Matter of fact, they want to help you. What they started doing, they started putting a program together, okay, which actually benefits you. Okay, this program allows you to leave with insurance with something a lot less than the monthly payment. So let's just imagine 60 to 70, that's your monthly payment, for example, right? So 25 to 30, what it does, it locks the rate, okay? It allows you to leave with insurance. So they're flexible enough to use a portion of the monthly payment. And you leave with insurance. So today, for example, if you have minimum of $25 to $30, you may be able to leave with insurance. Is that something that you could use today? Could you use at least minimum of $25 to $30?
No.
Do you have a debit card?
My credit card?
You have a debit card, a credit card? You said you have a credit card?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, why don't we do this? Now, there is an option that we use. Okay. Now, you said your credit card. Would you be able to use your credit card to process at least $25 to $30 today?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that something that you could work with?
Yeah, but then again, I'm just shopping around. I'm not too sure.
And that's fine. And see, this is the good thing about us, okay? And you're gonna love this, okay? The majority of the companies, the way they work. Let's say, for example, if you walk into another agency, what you told me from the beginning, I'm not ready. I just want to quote. I'll make a decision in the future. The way they work, they would have given you a quote. Let's say 60 to 70. They would have said, Ignacio, have a good day, and you're on your way home. Okay? What are we doing different? Okay? I'm still having a conversation with you because, see, my job is to find a solution for you. I know one fact, okay, that you're driving without insurance. So let me ask you a question. If you leave without insurance, you get pulled over, what's going to happen?
I'll probably get a ticket.
You will get a ticket, okay? You're going to get a ticket. You know how much that ticket is going to cost you? Okay? You're taking a risk. That ticket is going to cost you minimum of $700 to $1,000, depending on the county, depending on, who gave you the ticket. But you're roughly looking at $700 to $1,000. So my job is to protect you. My job is to find a solution for you, or at least to give you information. Once again, there's no commitment whatsoever. But see, what I'm doing is I'm investigating, okay, information enough to find a company that's flexible enough to give you the opportunity of leaving with insurance. Now, once again, I may have an option. I still need to run the information. I may have an option where the insurance company may give you an option of using $25 to $30 today. Okay, you may be able to lock the rate, you may be able to leave with insurance. I still have to look into it to determine exactly what the actual option is going to be. But at least now we know that you have a credit card, okay, and you're willing to use it, right? You're hesitating a little bit, but at the end of the day, you do understand the ticket, right? The cost of a ticket. Now you have you understand this, right? $700 to $1,000.
Yeah.
Is that a lot of money?
It is.
That's a lot of money, right? That's that's gonna take a minimum of 3 to 5 bills away from you, okay, or even more, okay. That's technically probably your rent pretty much, or your mortgage payment, okay. So definitely taking a risk is not the best decision, okay. Now you do have a license, right?
Yeah, I do.
You know what's gonna happen if you're involved in an accident without insurance?
What would happen?
Your license will get suspended. Okay? Your license will get suspended. So in that case, you're going to be driving without insurance, and you're going to be driving with a suspended license within the next couple months. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So Ignacio, so let's use your credit card. You said let's run it for roughly about 25 to 30. Once again, the majority of the companies, what they want to do, they're flexible enough and they want to protect you. So what they're willing to do, if the monthly payment is 60 to 70, they're willing to offer you an option so you can lock the rate, okay? 25 to 30. Now you said definitely the 25 to 30, that's something that you could work with today, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and once again, you want to protect yourself from taking a risk, okay? You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're paying $700 to $1,000 for a ticket, or paying even more, and also, taking a risk of your license getting suspended if you're involved in an accident, okay? Now, once again, the insurance company will give you an option to see exactly if you're able to work with a minimum payment, okay? Now, it's 2 different vehicles, so let me run the information and let me see exactly what we can do, but at least now, we're a little bit more positive. Now, let me ask you a question. If I am able to find something, similar to the 25 to 30 to lock the rate today, is that something that you're willing to use? You said you have a credit card.
And the monthly payment would be how much?
Anywhere from 60 to 70.
Yeah, sure. I can do that.
Okay, so
Okay.
let me double check. Let me see exactly what my system says, and then we'll definitely take it from there. Okay. All right, perfect. Why don't we do this now? Once again, my job is to find a solution. Okay. Now, what I call it is we tailor the options to you. Let's say, for example, I may have another customer with the same, with an identical situation as yours, but maybe they have maybe 100, 120 to work with. Does that make sense? Then we'll give him something that's adequate for him. In your case, what I'm doing is I'm working with your budget. Okay, I really want to give you an opportunity for you to leave with insurance. Okay, I want to make sure that by the time you leave the office, you have a solution. Okay, and this is what we call service. Okay, remember what I told you a couple minutes ago. Any other agency, they would have given you the opportunity to leave, but with no insurance. Okay, they would have given you something basic and that's it. Versus what am I doing? I'm really helping you by giving you an option. Okay, now. I ran the information, okay? So we're gonna do a system where we're gonna start the policy, and I'm just giving you information, okay? We're gonna start the policy with 1 car, okay? 1 car minimum in 5 days. So you're gonna tell me what car you drive the most, okay? In 5 days, you can add the other car, second car, okay? How does that sound? That's my solution for you right now. Okay, so technically, either way, you don't have the 60 to 70. You have roughly 25 to 30, correct?
Yeah, correct.
So I'm working with your budget, so you got to work with me as well.
Okay.
I'm doing some. I'm making some magic happen. Okay, I'm working using my knowledge, using my experience to find a route that's going to give you the opportunity of you leaving with insurance. So for
Sure.
1 week, you'll drive 1 car, okay, and then the second week you can come back. You'll make another payment, let's say, and then you could add the other vehicle. Okay. So is that okay with you?
Yeah, definitely. I might be actually selling the second car, so.
Okay, so you make a decision if you want to add it.
Okay.
Now, definitely, my system was giving me $25 to $30 as a minimum payment. Okay. Now I ran the information to get the exact total. Now it seems like the exact total is going to be $49. Now, what I mean the total, I mean the minimum. Okay, for today. Now, 25 to 30, I could definitely lock the rate for 25 to 30, but that means you're leaving without insurance. And of course, that's not my goal. Okay, my goal is for you to leave with insurance as of today. So I ran the information. Once again, if you add the car or if you don't, that's pretty much up to you. Okay, you make that decision within the next couple of days. But as of today, let's run the credit card for for a minimum payment of $49. This is the minimum. Okay, the insurance company requires a minimum payment, which is $49, and this allows you to leave with insurance. Okay, so 25 to 30, I'm pretty sure you could possibly invest, $49. You're investing $49. It's going to be an investment, okay, for $49 for you to leave with insurance, okay? And then if you're okay with the $49 today, we could do the credit card transaction. Then I'll run the information and I'll give you the exact monthly payment. But for me, my main concern is not the monthly payment at the moment. My main concern is to find an option where you can make a partial payment today and leave with insurance. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. So 49 won't be my monthly payment.
That's not going to be your monthly payment. That's the minimum for you to walk out of here with insurance.
Okay, so what's the monthly payment?
We'll run the information in a couple minutes. Okay? Is the 49 something that you're able to do today using your credit card?
Yeah, I believe I can do it, but I'd like to know what.
I'll give you all the information before we process anything, but I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Now, I want to make sure that the 49 is something that you're comfortable using today. Remember, it's not the monthly payment, but it is allowing you to leave with insurance. Look at what I'm doing, okay, Ignacio? Within 5 minutes, I found a solution. You were here, obviously, just to get basic information, and you're in the process of leaving with insurance, okay? There's no one out there that's going to do the same thing that I'm doing for you. Matter of fact, everyone's just going to give you what you're asking for. You're asking for a quote, they're going to give you some numbers. You know what? I don't even call that service. You can do that online. You can do that over the phone. You're obviously here for a reason, okay? And if you think about it, you already demonstrated the fact that you don't want to be involved in an accident or pay $700 or $1,000 for a ticket. So I know that you're concerned about your situation. You don't want to put your license at risk and then have your license be suspended for a whole year for not having insurance. You know that the smartest thing to do is to use your credit card, okay, make a partial payment of $49 and leave with insurance.
Yeah, that's something I can do, man.
Okay, then in that case, let me run the information and we'll take it from there.